Thanks for tuning into the channel. I'm just going to be doing a quick review of the Vango Hydra 200 two-man tent. The pack size is quite small and compact. I think it weighs around 2.7 kilograms. So it's not super light, but it's not heavy either. You'd have no problem slipping this into your rucksack for a wild camp. It's nice and compact. Then it comes in an oversized fast pack bag, which you can also tighten up as well. It's got two straps here, so you'll have no problem putting the tent away when it comes to packing up. Right then, I'll get the tent pitched up and I'll run you through the details and specs as I go along. So that's the tent out of its bag. It's a really nice dark green colour, and I think Vango have already attached the inner, which saves me a job. I remember last time when I bought the Cairngorm, the Vango Cairngorm, it came separate, so I had to connect the inner tent to the outer tent. But it looks like that's already been done. Saves me a job, which is good. These are the pegs that you get with it. A decent size, lightweight aluminium. You could always swap these to titanium if you wanted to try and bring the weight down a bit. But these seem fine to me anyway. Right, you get 3 colour-coded lightweight aluminium poles. You see the sleeves are colour-coded here to the pole. You get 2 that cross over the back section, and 1 here that goes across the front of the tent, which is also pointed into an arc. Right, so that's the Vango Hydra 200 set up. It's pretty straightforward really. The pole's just connecting to these little eyelets here on either end, and you've got tension straps as well, so if the poles feel a bit tight, just loosen them up a bit and then you can tighten them again once you put the poles in. So it's pretty straightforward, you can't go wrong. I really like the colour of this as well. It's a perfect colour for woodland camps, wild camping, stealth camping. Looks a really sturdy structure as well. I mean, a lot of other companies have used this design as well, like Alpkit, Terra Nova, Berghaus. They've all got tents that are similar to this in design. The 2 poles that cross over, and the one across the front here. There are 4 guy lines as well for camping in strong winds. I'm not going to bother with them at the moment though. From what I've seen of this tent though, and people have asked, have always said it does perform well in strong winds. One of the reasons that I purchased it is for when I camp up in the hills or winter camping. There is a guy line at the front as well, so there's 5. So it should be a really strong structure once it's pegged out fully for camping in high winds. Probably is one of the best budget options out there really. If you're looking for a tent that's not going to cost a fortune. It's quite spacious. The fly sheet is 5000 hydrostatic head, so it's really waterproof. I mean, like I said, I've had this tent now for over a year, but I've not got round to using it for health reasons. But hopefully I'll get out in it soon, give it a proper test. There are 2 doorways as well, 2 entrances. You've got one on this side and one on this side, so you can open them up, let the air blow through on a hot day. Right, then I'll show you the inside. So that's the doorways opened up. Got plenty of room there for gear storage, your backpack, your boots, and enough room to cook as well. You want to make yourself a quick meal. In windy conditions. To show you the inside. Quite spacious really. I mean, like most two-man tents though, it's probably best being used just for one man and his gear. Right, so inside the tent, I'm 6'3", and at the front of the tent I can sit up, but further back the tent's lower, so I'd have to face the back of the tent if I'm going to sit up in it. But yeah, it's not too bad. You've got vents here, pockets, another on the other side. I mean, the only thing I would change is the orange in it. It's a bit bright, and I mean, it's not too bad, but you get used to it, but I would prefer something less bright than this. And you've got more ventilation towards the back here. I mean, it is quite spacious inside for one man. Plenty of room in it. And if I face this way, I can sit up easy in the tent as well. Right then, so that's the Vango Hydra 200 tent. Two-man tent, probably best used for one man though, and his gear. It's got a good vestibule, porch area for cooking, gear storage. It goes up as one as well, so if you set it up in the rain, you don't have to worry about the inner tent getting wet. I think it'd be a good option for people looking for a good strong tent for camping in the hills. You don't want to spend a fortune. It does look a really well made tent, and for what I've seen of it, reviews and videos I've seen, it does stand up well to bad weather as well. It's the most lightweight tent at 2.7 kilograms, and I'm not a massive fan of the orange in it, and it's probably not the quickest tent as well to put up with the 3 poles and the long sleeves, but to be honest, it didn't take that long. You'll have it up in 4 to 5 minutes, and once you've set it up a few times, you'll just get quicker and it becomes second nature. Right then, I'll leave the video here. That's just a quick look at the Vango Hydra 200.